Hello, welcome everyone. Live here. Let me get set up. Trying to go live on Instagram as well too. Hello, is everyone there? So Rilus Dana here from Rilus Law, broadcasting live on Martin Luther King Day. So very casual at home today. I'm doing some projects on AI, so I thought I'd just show you some ways that I'm using AI. If you're watching here live or on the replay, go ahead and share some ways that you're using AI, or if you have any questions about AI, go ahead and put them in the comments if you're watching on the replay, and try to get back to them. So let me share my screen here. So I'm going to show a few different AI resources that I've been working with. So I have some stuff for, we're going to talk about ChatGPT, as well as some stuff that I have on my website for free. So we can start there. So here's my website, riluslaw.com. And down here, I have a little AI-powered chatbot. So this is powered by, here's the back end of it. It's powered by Chatbase. I have a few more chatbots in here as well that do specific things. But the way that AI works now is that you have your specific agents or specific bots that you teach to do specific tasks. And then you use that bot to help you do work. So it's pretty cool. So I've used it in a lot of different ways. I'd love to hear some ways that you guys are using AI and ChatGPT just to make your lives easier. So I used it to create this stream for starters. I had it help me create the description, title, description, all of that, go live. So this is ChatGPT that I'm sharing now. So ChatGPT, there is a free version, but it's probably worth it to pay for the $20 ChatGPT Plus. The ChatGPT Plus gives you access to more features. I think you have to have the Plus membership to be able to create these GPTs, as well as share these GPTs. So it's pretty cool. You can browse public GPTs. So if you want to search probate, boom, I got a bot there for you. So I created this one, this Rilus Law probate and estate planning bot. So you can find this one through ChatGPT, and it's designed to answer questions about estate planning and probate. Now, if you don't have ChatGPT, I have some free resources. So you can go to my website, riluslaw.com, ask this bot, say, help me with AZ probate. My dad died without a will. So it's going to give some help about probate, some general information. So we can zoom in more to that part for you. And look at this. There's actually another bot I've designed. There's a estate bot that can give even more guidance about probate. So if you have questions, this is great if you're an investor that has questions about probate, anything. You can go into here and it'll give you general information. And I've tried to design my bots so they cite the law. So you got to be careful with AI. It can hallucinate sometimes, but I like it to cite the law. So this is chat-based now that I'm showing you. This is where I've designed some bots. Now, I started using this before ChatGPT came out with their GPT program, or these specific GPTs that you can make to do different things. Now, what I found is this chat base is still better at following instructions. Let's see here. So here's the behind the scenes here. Here's the sources for this bot. So I trained it with the Arizona probate code, and this is a practice guide, as well as pricing sheets. I've given it some other training here, as well as websites like the Arizona law and California law. And in the prompt here, I told it to cite its sources. So let me show you some examples of how I've used this bot. So this is coming really handy. So the other day I was in a court hearing, and this issue came up during the hearing, and the judge wanted me to cite some case law or send him a memo later. So I was able to use my bot here to find the relevant statute, the relevant Arizona statute. And then you can go check this just to make sure that it's on point, make sure that your AI is not hallucinating and leading you astray. You don't want to rely on AI in itself, I would say. Yeah, that's dangerous. Whenever I bring up AI, people love to talk about how lawyers got in trouble for using it. Yeah, that's using it blindly. You can't just let it go blindly. But I feel like it's kind of like a junior associate or like a low-level employee. Give it a task, but check the work. Make sure it's on point. So that's been one of my most useful chatbots. Let's go back here. I'll show you some other examples here. So 24 days ago, I asked it, this came up. You guys that follow my content know that I also do real estate investing. So I was doing a transaction, and I needed to show the specific law. So boom, I was able to find the Arizona law. So instead of going to Google to look up things, I try to use ChatGPT to look up things. And that can even be like if I'm cooking, if I'm looking up how to do something. Let's see. So, oh, here we go. I was gonna air fry PB&J the other day. It's pretty delicious. And what I did for this is I actually have a shortcut on my iPhone where the action button, if you press the action button, it'll go to ChatGPT. Oh, I gotta use my passcode. There we go. Help me cook a sandwich in the air fryer. So I just talked to it, and this is my conversation. And it told me the steps. And then later I asked it to summarize again because I wanted to remember I forgot the oven settings that it told me and how long. Now, if you go to Google or YouTube these days to get a recipe or anything, you got to hear someone's life story and how their wife left them, and this is their favorite recipe because of this and that, and blah blah blah, and then sift through the paid ads and all the other stuff. But you can get just specific instructions going to ChatGPT. So I like it for that. Other ways I've used it. So back to ChatGPT, this GPT store, I saw they have one. Here it is, Planty. You can use this to help you with your plants. So I took some pictures of my house plants to see what's going on. And let's see if I can find that history. But it identified the type of plant. It said I may be overwatering it or underwatering it, and suggested I use distilled water. So it's pretty cool. So you can connect your camera, basically take pictures and send it to AI and have it give you recommendations based on that. Another feature that I've been enjoying in AI in ChatGPT is that it can create basic spreadsheets now. So in researching different tasks or different things, like I've been planning out schedules for the future, and like different videos I'd like to make and different articles I'd like to write. So I had it create a spreadsheet for me to organize that information. Let's see what else. And that's about it. So just wanted to show you guys some ways that I'm using ChatGPT AI. Hope you found this helpful. Let me know in the comments ways that you're using AI and other videos that you'd like to see in the future. Thanks.